Hello, welcome back to the channel. Before I get into this video, I owe you all two apologies. One, if you hear any background noise, it's probably my nephew. He's visiting us from Maryland, and he's probably down there having a good time. So I apologize for that. Just bear with me. I'm gonna do my best. And two, I apologize for my absence. I should have did what Ish told me to do, which was pre-record before they got here, but I didn't. So here we are, and let's just go ahead and get into the video. Side note, husbands, listen to your wives. They're probably almost always right. So today's video is just all about my locks, obviously, but it's about what they mean to me and what I think about when I look at them in the mirror. And so let's just go ahead and get into it. Number one, my locks mean that I do not have to conform to this world at all whatsoever. It's so unfortunate, but wearing your natural hair or protective styles or having locks or wearing braids or whatever the case is frowned upon, especially in corporate America, to the point where they legit have to pass laws just for us to wear our hair the way it grows out of our scalp, which is utterly ridiculous to me. And so it's just wild. It's wild to think that when people look at me, a 6'4" black man who, in my humble opinion, is built pretty well, that they automatically think that I'm an aggressor just because of my style, which I promise you that's not really in my nature. Like, the only time I can really think that where I would even become aggressive, excuse me for that stutter, is if it comes to my family, my friends, my loved ones, or the well-being of my clients. And even then, I don't feel like I'm aggressive. I'm more so just assertive and making sure that everyone is safe. Like, that is my whole thing. I just want to make sure that everyone is safe. And so my locks remind me that I don't have to conform. I don't have to do what people tell me to do. It's okay to be me. And at the end of the day, the only person that I'm trying to make happy is God. And his opinion is the only one that matters. Number two, my locks remind me that I am deeply connected and rooted in love. As you all well know at this point, Ish is the one that installed my locks. And so it's just a blessing to think about how every time she's in my head, whether she's retwisting it or putting a style in, whatever the case is, I can just feel her putting her love in my body. And I tell y'all, it's the biggest blessing ever. It just resonates throughout my entire being, and it's amazing, especially because every day I go out into this world and the world is filled with hate and people who are just losing their minds. And so when I think about my locks, when I look at my locks, I think about all the love that she's put in there, and it's like armor. It just centers me and helps me to refocus. And again, I've said it before and I'll say it for the rest of my life, it's just a blessing. And I don't know if I told you all this before, but I had a lock up front that was kind of thinning out and loosening up a little bit, to the point where it was just getting ready, it looked like it was getting ready to fall out. And Ish actually went and took some of her original set and used that to kind of strengthen it and, you know, thicken it back up to the point where now it's nice and healthy. And to me, it's like she's always on my mind because she's legit like right here, and it's just nice. It's a blessing. I love it. Reason number three. My locks help me to stay connected to my temple or my body. They help me to realize that my journey is always going. It's ever changing. Just like my locks, I'm always trying to get better. I'm trying to be a better husband to Ish. I'm trying to be a better dog dad to Braxton. I'm trying to be a better friend. I'm trying to be a better therapist for my clients. I'm always trying to be a better everything. And so with that, that's what my locks remind me of, is that, you know, my journey is not over, and it's always okay to keep growing, whether it be slowly or quickly. My locks remind me just, hey, your journey's not done. Just keep going, man. Last but not least, my locks remind me that I'm an individual. Out of all 7.9 billion people in the world, or however many people there are, no one's gonna have a set of locks like mine. They're like fingerprints. Not even twins have the same set. And that to me is just kind of a blessing when you think about it. It just makes me happy that I'm an individual. There's nobody out there who's like me. There's nobody out there whose locks are like mine. You can try to model your locks after a celebrity or maybe a relative, but at the end of the day, your locks are your locks and my locks are my locks, and that's a blessing, you know. It's just cool. It's good to know. Well, y'all, that's what my locks means to me. I appreciate you all, you know, checking in, supporting the channel. I ask you continue to do so. I would love to know what your locks mean to you. So please leave them in the comment, leave them in the comment section. And yeah, just know that we're always here to help, and we will always do our best. All right, until next time.